You probably heard this before. You can't heal in the same environment that hurt you. But what if I told you, sometimes it's not the environment. It's the patterns you keep participating in. Disclaimer, I am not a licensed therapist. This is just my perspective from my experience, growth, and real life situations. But if you sit with this, it might shift how you see your relationships. That statement gets thrown around a lot, and I understand why. Because yes, some environments are unhealthy. Some situations do keep triggering you. And in those cases, distance can be necessary. But what they don't talk about enough is when you leave an environment, you can still carry the same patterns into the next one. Same reaction, same emotional triggers, same type of situation, just different people. Because healing isn't just about where you are, it's how you show up. Because if you haven't addressed your triggers, your attachment styles, or your emotional patterns, then your environment can change, but your experience won't. And now you're sitting there thinking, why does this always happen to me? Not realizing you might be participating in the same cycle, just in a different place. And I'll speak from a man's perspective for a second. A lot of us think changing the environment means new city, new situation, new women. But if you're still reacting the same way, still getting defensive, still avoiding certain conversations, still thinking everything is disrespect, then you don't break the pattern. You just change the location. And from a woman's perspective, sometimes she does need to create distance so she feels safe to heal again. But even then, if she doesn't address what she's attracted to, what she tolerates, or what she avoids, she can end up in the same emotional situation again. Different man, same feeling. Real healing is when you can look at yourself and ask, what am I participating in that keeps creating this experience? Because it's not always the environment. Sometimes it's the pattern. And if you break the pattern, then it doesn't matter where you are. You just move different. So yeah, sometimes you need to leave the environment. But sometimes you need to leave the version of yourself that keeps repeating these same cycles. So be honest. Have you ever changed your environment and still experienced the same situation? Well, let's talk about it.